Good day, everyone. I'm Yiing, and today I'm going to share my personal reflection. Before I start, let me introduce a little bit for myself. I'm currently 20 years old. I'm studying Bachelor of Business in INTI International College Subang in collaborations with Swinburne Universities of Technology. And I'm majoring in International Business and I'm from Kuantan, Pahang, Malaysia. I'll be sharing personal reflections on my recent group project. Our task was to redesign the website for a company called Hunter International, helping them improve their online process based on their requirements. The tools that we used to design called WordPress. This is the agenda for today. I would like to start off with the personal impact to the team. Let's look into the Belvin team role. It is a framework which can define my individual role to the team. After I conducted a test, the results show that I'm taking on the role of completers, finishers, and resource investigator. To start with completer finishers, my focus was on the small details and I tried to make sure everything was perfect. My strength was being self-disciplined and striving for perfections. However, sometimes this becomes a weakness. As I turned to overlap or critical of the work, balancing my desire for perfections with the team deadline was a challenge. Moreover, I also took a role of a resource investigator. This means that I tried to bring energy to the group and ensure everyone was motivated. However, I noticed that I sometimes rely too much on external factors for motivations, which wasn't ideal. Another part of my reflections involve my MBTI personalities type, which myself fall into INFJ category, also known as counselor. This means I'm good at communicating and I am dedicated to my work, but I struggle with delegating tasks and I turn to learn towards perfectionism. I realize that I often hold back my ideas unless I'm directly asked. If I have shared my thoughts more freely, it could have led to better solution. I took several roles and responsibilities throughout the project. My responsibilities include front-end, back-end developments, ensuring the functionalities of WordPress plugin, and conducting quality assurance tests. I also helped finalize the report, delegate tasks, and make sure everything was submitted on time. The next, I will share my team experience. Working in the team is always an interesting process. We went through what is called the main stage of team developments, which are forming, storming, norming, performing, and agiling. During the early stage, we were just getting to know each other, which is called the forming stage. We formed a group with 6 members. We started to fill in the form where to stick our strengths and weaknesses. Some of us from different majors and therefore we can gather wider knowledge from another. As we started sharing ideas in the storming stage, we faced some challenges. There were some of the members who had different viewpoints and opinions, which make the decisions making difficult. However, we do solve this problem. I will talk more about this later. In the norming stage, team members begin to cooperate and support each other more, working towards the common goal as well as clear roles and responsibilities are accepted, which result reducing conflict. In the performing stage of our project, we all agree on a set of guidelines to keep everything on track. One important rule we made was that no one should miss the deadline. This was a key agreement because we know that deadline delay from even one person could affect the whole project. By sticking to this, we make sure everyone was responsible for their part and work together to meet our final goal. And it helped us to stay organized and avoid any last-minute stress. These commitments really show how serious we were about the project and how much we respect each other's time and effort. The next, I would like to share one of the main challenges that I faced in the project. where some of the members has different viewpoint and opinions, which make the decision making difficult. We all came from different culture, background, and added to the complexities. This led me to refresh on holistic cultural dimension theory. It helped me to realize that cultural difference can influence the way we communicate and make decisions. Some team members were more individualistic, while others value teamwork more. By solving this problem, we are encouraged open dialogue and respecting different opinions. We eventually move forward and building a stronger team conscience. So the next agenda is the peer evaluations, in which I receive all the feedback from my team members. Which reference to these evaluations, from my reflections takeaway, I noticed that through this experience, I have come to appreciate the importance of two-way communications. It is essential not just to express our own idea but also listen to another. I also learned that collaborations is key to success. It's about working together rather than trying to do everything individually. One of the most important lessons I took away is to be brave in speaking up. In the future, I plan to be more proactive in sharing my idea rather than waiting for someone to ask. This will help me not only contribute better to the team but also grow personally. By the end of the project, we have overcome our initiative challenge and worked well together. We achieved our goal on redesigning the website, and the process strengthened our teamwork going forward. And I believe that the lesson I have learned will help me in the future collaborations. I have understand how to create a more open and respectful team culture, which will lead to better outcome in any project I undertake. This is the end of my reflections, and thank you for listening.